Dub them ease, it's the Mark Weber here, and today we are talking about a very important topic. I posted an article over on mostvaluablepodcast.com where I answered the question of who is going to be the worst team in the NFL this 2016 regular season. I got a few kind of teams to throw at you, and I want to hear what you guys think, but you can go to mostvaluablepodcast.com to check out the real answer. Some teams that kind of get the honorable mention, but I'm pretty sure are not going to be the worst team. Teams like the 49ers. I don't really know what to expect out of them, especially if Colin Kaepernick has a season of last year or Blaine Gabbert is Blaine Gabbert. I just don't know. Other teams, San Diego. The injuries were a huge issue last year, and I expect them to get over that. But are they going to continue on that path of decline that they had last year? Just not sure, but probably not. The teams that really, truly deserve an honest thought about being the worst teams, the Detroit Lions. Losing Megatron is soul-crushing for not only the fans, but the franchise as a whole. Matthew Stafford, who's he going to throw to? Golden Tate? Golden Tate is only good for one upset on the Packers a year. Besides that, he's got nothing. Another team I want you to think about, of course, the LA Rams. It just pains me to say it because this team just got to LA. They got the new stadium coming. You know, there's so much that's looking great. They had the number one pick overall because they traded for it, but they had the number one pick overall and they drafted a nice young quarterback. Unfortunately, you might remember me saying I don't believe in either one of these quarterbacks. Not Goff, not Wentz. Not right away. They both need time to develop. Unfortunately, in LA, Goff is going to have no time to develop. Not only will he have, like I said, no time, but he doesn't really have great weapons to throw to. Tavon Austin, Kenny Britt, these guys threw together for just over 1,000 yards. So two wide receivers essentially is your wide receiver number one. It doesn't work that well. It'll be very interesting. Of course, Todd Gurley's there, so I don't know. Maybe that kind of cancels things out. A team that really needs a lot of consideration, though, the Philadelphia Eagles. I know they were just, 7-9 last year? Yeah, but they're not looking that great either. Sam Bradford's their starting quarterback, and he doesn't want to be there. He begged for them to let him leave, and then realized that a tantrum was getting him nowhere. And now they also have Carson Wentz, an FCS quarterback that they traded a shit ton for in order to have the right to draft at number 2 overall. It was a huge gamble. We'll have to see if it works out in the long term, but for this coming season, I don't think it's going to work out that well. Also, let's not forget, as the NFC North fan here, Jim Schwartz is there. He's their defensive coordinator. I expect a lot of penalties from that defense because he runs reckless. Yeah, he runs tough. He wants to intimidate, but it leads to a lot of issues with the players getting penalties and extending drives. Therefore, other teams have the advantage, and they'll be scoring points all day. Unfortunately, this this Eagles offense was not very good last year. I don't expect it to get that much better. But let me know who you guys think are going to be the worst team in the NFL this coming season, and check out my article on mostvaluablepodcast.com. All right, everybody, you know what to do from here. Like, subscribe, share, social media, it's all over that way. And of course, go to patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcast if you want to throw us some extra support. I'll see you guys next time. Got a ton of NFL previews coming up, so if you're in the mood for some football, we got you guys covered.